Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. Those who did not subscribe, please click on the subscribe button to subscribe so you get a notification when I upload a new video. I thought I will give you a little summary of my 4 weeks in Zambia, since tomorrow will be 1 month that I arrived. And as you know, and I mentioned before, I'm traveling from all the way Kenya, Masai Mara, with the public transport. Right now, I am in Livingstone, Zambia, by the Victoria Falls. As you know, Victoria Falls is the largest waterfall in the world, 107-meter height and 1,078 meter wide. In the next couple of days, I will visit the falls, and I will be happy to share with you the videos and the pictures I will take there, and all the opportunities, activities, anything you can do around the waterfalls, because there are plenty and many. So when I arrived, as you know, I crossed the border on foot from Tanzania to Zambia, and then I spent 2 nights in Nakonde by the border, where I figured out about the money situation and the SIM card. These are the most important first steps when I arrive in a country. I always purchase a SIM card, which for me is like about safety, keeping in touch with people, being able to contact properties, activities. So after that, I take out cash. Cash always needed in Africa, because shopping on the street or paying for transport is usually done by cash. So after that, I plan my next city where I go and how I go there and where I will stay. As many of you know me, and those who follow me on Instagram and see my stories and on Facebook, you guys know that I don't plan. So it's just going with the flow. Like today I hear something and I will just go there tomorrow maybe. I change my plans very fast, and this is the beauty of traveling without time limit, because I can go wherever I want, I can stay as long as I want, and there is no rush. So I took the bus from Nakonde to Lusaka, an 18-hour long bus ride. Yes, that was the worst in my life, I can tell you that. And yeah, the banging just started in the neighborhood. Very good. So I hope you can still hear me. I try to always find a place where I'm staying, where I could just record the video in quiet place with the light, natural light. But it not always happens as I want. So the worst bus ride, yes, the bus was just old. You couldn't close the window, all the dust came in. The seats were so worn out, you felt like you're sitting just on the seat frame, literally. After 18 hours, I made it to Lusaka, where I spent almost a week, because I really enjoyed the shopping and buying fruits and veggies, cooking for myself. The weather was nice, and I was able to purchase some warm clothes, since winter is coming here, or it's already here. So they have the hot, dry season, then they have the wet season, and they have the cold season kind of in Africa. This is what I realized. So usually the hot season is December, January, February, and then March, April is the rainy season, and then from May, end of May, starts the cold season. From end of May, June, July, and August again starts to warm up, get better. So right now, heading south is not the best choice for me, because it's getting colder and colder. But I purchased a coat and some warm sweaters. So I don't like to be cold, and I rather carry a lot of stuff since I just have dresses and summer clothes. So after the sun sets, it gets pretty chilly. Right here in Livingstone, a couple nights ago, the temperature went down all the way to 6 Celsius. Yes, 6. And during the day, it goes up to even 30 Celsius. Like today, it was 30 Celsius. It's like hot. And the sun is burning so strong that you feel that your skin is just burning, like it gets red. In Kenya, I haven't felt the sun like this on the beach when I was there. Here I feel stronger, and actually I'm further from the equator. So yeah, go figure. So after Lusaka, I find an opportunity on the internet looking for volunteering opportunities. And yes, the neighbor had to start to clean the yard also now. So from Livingstone, 2 hours south, I find an opportunity to volunteer at a boarding school for blind and visually impaired children. Some of them also were mentally handicapped. There were 16 children who live on campus. They have dorms and they go to school. And when it's vacation, they actually go back to help to their families. I was lucky enough, the school just started now, beginning of May, so I could help them out with teaching, with organizing, structuring the system, spending time with the kids. Unfortunately, they don't have toys. It was just very hard to do something with them. It was a challenge for me since I never been around blind people, blind kids in general. So to improvise and to come up with ideas what to do, it wasn't easy. So I was able to read them stories. They were very interested in that. Every day, because they had the school schedule from 7:30 till 4:30. And then we changed from 8 o'clock till 4, because in the morning was so cold, so they wouldn't wake up that early. And after school, they usually took shower. There was no water and no electricity. Yeah. So there was a little fountain that we had to pump out water with our hands, which was very hard because the water went down so low. It took you 5 minutes just pumping and the water wasn't coming up yet. And carrying those buckets of full water wasn't easy at all. You took a cup in the shower and you were just pouring water on yourself, cold water, and that was the shower. Yes. There were some solar panels that helped us to charge our phones during the day and flashlights. But unfortunately, there were so many phones and flashlights for the teacher, cleaning lady, the cook, the maintenance guy, security guy, manager. Everybody was charging. So when the sun set, actually the power was gone already. So after 6 o'clock, we had the dinner, and we couldn't do much besides singing, dancing. There were no really options to do much. 9 o'clock, everybody was in bed, and it was bedtime, 9 o'clock. But we were also exhausted, starting at 6 o'clock in the morning and all the way up to 9 o'clock. That's a very long day, doing things, going around. We also, after school, went to village after they took a shower after school, since it was still sunny and warm. After that, we went to the village every day, and that was their treat. I bought them cookies, lollipop, gum, whatever they wanted. And they were so excited every day to go to the village. It was just nice. The sunset was breathtaking. So my next video will be a little put together of pictures and videos of my 10 days spent at the school, and you will see how amazing these kids are. How beautiful was the sunset, how beautiful was the sunrise. It was just pure fresh air. And at night when I looked up, I have to tell you, I never ever in my life saw so many stars and such a clear sky. It was amazing. And also it was full moon. It looked just like from like a book, when you look at the full moon pictures and the skies with the sky with the stars. And I'm coming from Transylvania, and in the mountains, I remember when I was a child and we went there with friends and we spent time in the forest. I remember we saw so many stars, but these ones were so different, the ones I saw here in Zambia. The sky was different. So yeah, I will put together a video about the 10 days I spent there, the food we were eating, usually the local food, which I mentioned before. In Africa, they have this white powder that they mix with water, just like we use the maize in Europe. This is what I can really compare it, white maize. And in Tanzania and Kenya, they call it ugali. In Zambia, they call it shima. So that's always, like, maybe every day we had that, or every second day. Then beans, soya. I have to tell you, Zambia is a big producer of soya, which is a substitute for meat and actually contains 45% of protein and like calcium and a lot of good calcium and a lot of good stuff. I was surprised and amazed. I didn't know about this. In Europe or America, I never saw this package for this special soya. Then we had beans, sweet potato, because they are big producers of Zambia is big producer of sweet potato. Sweet potato mixed with cabbage. If you never tried, you should try it. Amazing, like cooked together. It's now my favorite. Then we had rice, also pasta. The kids don't get much fruits and vegetables, that's the truth. And with the snacks also, they don't snack on sweet stuff, so they don't drink enough water. I had to remind them, because my biggest problem also, I don't drink enough water. I had to always remind them, go and drink, because nobody reminds them of really what to do. I find out the salaries of people working there now. I don't know in general this is Zambian salary or just for this NGO place where people live, they get a place to stay and they get food. The salary for the lady, the chef, who is there for I think 11 years, because her husband was blind also and was a teacher at this school. And after he died, she stayed. And she makes $30 a month, around $30, yes. So daily $1. She wakes up every morning, 5:36 till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And $30 a month. I am not joking. So think about this. Think about this. That yes, the salaries are low in Africa, and especially for these people who do this kind of job. The teachers were making $58 and plus accommodation. They got accommodation, and the cleaning lady was making $22. Exactly, $22. The administrator and manager, I think they were making around 80 $80, something like that. So yeah, the salaries are very low, and if you think that the bread here is $1, like one loaf of bread is $1, and even a small onion and a tomato, you buy 10 pieces of tomatoes, that's almost $1. You buy 5 pieces of banana, that's almost $1, like 80 cents maybe. So they have, I think, pretty high prices, almost just like in Kenya. It's more expensive than in Tanzania for sure, and they are at same kind of pricing as Kenya, but transportation in Kenya was much cheaper. Some of the food and the variety of food. I could find in Kenya gluten-free stuff, lactose-free stuff. Here, no. Here they have ShopRite, just like in America. They have Pick and Pay. They have Spar, just like in Europe also. But the gluten-free stuff, lactose-free, like when I asked in the store lactose-free, they looked at me like, what are you talking about? Yes, so there are things in Zambia that are really hard to find, and I think if you find them, they are quite expensive because they are imported. And Zambia has the disadvantage of being kind of south central, meaning that it's not close to the water. So importing stuff, it costs them much more to get the products here. Because when you are a port country, you get the stuff with the boats, ships, and it's easier, it's cheaper. But from Dar es Salaam, usually the things are coming to Zambia, and they take with the train everything. So it takes them very long time, and it's costly. So now I am in Livingstone. I have 2-3 opportunities for volunteering. I'm still deciding what to do. Some of you ask me, how do I look for these volunteering things? I have to tell you, I join a lot of Facebook groups, especially in the country, expats in that country. I also use Google, and I just call them, I just write to them, and I just ask them. If I'm in the town, I just walk there, knock on the door, and I'm like, okay, do you have opportunity for volunteering or not? So now I'm waiting for a few answers from 2-3 places, and if I don't find anything that's a good match for me, then I'm just moving to the next country. The next country is Botswana. Yeah, I decided on that since I changed my mind about Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has now an unstable economical situation. I heard if you have dollars, cash, it's good, but the problem is they cannot give you a change when you're shopping. They have the problem with the cash, so ATMs, I heard many people go around and they cannot take out cash because the ATMs are empty. And Zimbabwe also has the other side of the Victoria Falls, has national parks, and has the big city Harare. So it's nothing special, honestly, that I would say, okay, I want to go to see that. Also, I would need visa, $50 visa. In Zambia, I don't need with my Romanian passport. And in Botswana, I will not need with my Hungarian passport, just like in South Africa too. So I'm planning to go to Botswana and all the way to South Africa, and from there head out to the coast from Johannesburg, head out to the coast and all the way on the coast to reach Cape Town. and then probably up to Namibia and back to South Africa. We will see. This is so far. I can't plan this far, as you guys know. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you are traveling and you want to know about any price or anything that comes to your mind and I didn't mention, please message me. I'm available to answer your question. You can send me a message on Moni Travels Now on Instagram or on Facebook, Moni Travels. So see you in a couple days. Hopefully I will be able to put together for you guys the video of the school and video of Zambia with the most interesting things and with the waterfall, with the beautiful waterfall. I'm excited. I've seen very, very nice pictures. So till the next time, stay safe and don't forget to smile. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you get the notification when I post the next video. Okay guys, stay safe. Bye.